Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive with us. Today, we are going to be unlocking some secrets, the secrets of manifestation.
Ooh, secrets. I like it.
We'll be exploring a really cool Hindi podcast that I found called Manifestation Ka Raz,
Manifestation, Karaz.
which means,
The secret of manifestation.
yes, exactly, the secret of manifestation. And, some people might be out there thinking manifestation is that like just wishful thinking,
Right.
but
It's more than that.
oh, it goes so much deeper than that. We're
Mm.
talking about like harnessing the power of your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs to actually shape your reality.
Mm.
It's pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah, and we're even going to touch upon some connections to get this quantum physics and spirituality.
I know, right? It's like
A little bit of
a
everything.
little bit of woo, a little bit of science-y.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you ready to like really dive in, see if we can make our dreams a reality?
Let's do it.
All right. So Manifestation Karais, it really presents, it's like this blend of ancient wisdom and modern science. And it dives deep into this concept that you can attract what you desire, whether it's, financial success, vibrant health, loving relationships,
all that good stuff.
the good stuff.
The good life.
Yeah, exactly.
Life that you deserve.
Yeah. Now, I have to admit, like, when I first, heard about this whole manifestation thing, I was a bit skeptical.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, is this like,
is this real?
yeah, is this real? Is this
Yeah.
like, but then I started thinking about all these stories of people achieving, like, these seemingly impossible things.
Right.
Like, I'm thinking of Steve Jobs,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
And the podcast actually highlights how he used a form of visualization
Oh, wow.
to manifest the first Apple computer.
Didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, he would
Yeah.
walk around this empty space in his office, and he would vividly imagine the computer being there, feeling its weight, like even smelling the plastic casing.
Really?
I know. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
I was like, what?
That's amazing.
But it's fascinating though, right?
Many
Because
of these-
he wasn't just daydreaming.
Right.
He was putting action behind it.
He was combining that visualization with, like, this relentless action, like working tirelessly to bring this vision to life.
He had the vision and then he made it happen.
Then that's actually a key point that the podcast emphasizes.
Okay.
Like, manifestation is not about just sitting back and, like, wishing upon a star.
Not at all.
You have to have that focused intention,
Intention.
unwavering belief,
Mhm.
and consistent action.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all three
Yeah, it all works together.
working together.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, I'm just going to think happy thoughts and it's going to happen.
Right. You can't just, sit on your couch eating potato chips and just be like, oh, I hope I
get that job. I hope I get $1 million. No,
gotta get off the couch.
it doesn't quite work that way.
You gotta put in the work.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious about the science part, though.
Okay.
How does quantum physics fit into all of this?
Okay. Well,
Like, it's not exactly like,
light reading.
right? Yeah, light reading, exactly.
No, it's not.
I know, but
It's not, but you'd be surprised how relatable it can be.
okay.
So quantum physics essentially tells us that everything in the universe is made of energy,
Okay.
including our thoughts,
Hmm.
and like attracts, like, right.
Right.
You know how that goes.
Yeah.
So think of it like tuning a radio.
Okay.
You adjust the dial
To get a certain station.
to a specific frequency to receive a certain station, right?
Right.
So similarly, our thoughts emit frequencies
Oh, wow.
that attract similar energies from the universe.
Okay.
So positive thoughts attract positive outcomes,
Okay.
and negative thoughts,
Well, not so much.
well, you get the picture.
Yeah.
Not so good.
Yeah, that's a little scary.
It is powerful.
Because it's like, if I'm constantly worrying about something,
Yeah.
I'm actually attracting more things to worry about.
Mm-hmm. You're putting that energy out there,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna get it back.
Oh, that's a little frightening, but it also kind of makes a lot of sense.
It does make sense.
Like, I've definitely
It's that whole,
in there.
what you put out is what you get back.
Yeah, yeah. It's like that whole what you think you become kind of thing. And it's like,
Exactly.
oh, man.
It's true.
Gotta be mindful of those thoughts.
Mm-hmm. You have to be mindful.
So the podcast actually gives a great analogy
Oh, okay.
about this whole energy thing.
Okay.
They use water.
Oh, okay.
Like, imagine a calm lake
Mm-hmm.
reflecting the clear sky above,
I like that.
right? Like, nice, peaceful.
Yeah. Very zen.
That's your mind
Yeah.
when it's peaceful and focused.
Yeah.
Now imagine throwing rocks into the lake. Oh,
disturbing the surface,
making those ripples.
creating ripples.
Yeah.
And those ripples distort the reflection, right? That's
Yeah.
the negative thoughts and doubts
They,
due to your energy.
yeah, they muddy it up.
Mhm.
They, yeah.
Prevent that clean manifestation.
You don't get that nice reflection anymore.
Yeah, it's all muddled.
It's all jumbled,
It's all murky.
murky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a swamp.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, we don't want swamp brain.
It's swamp brain.
We want a nice, clear lake
Yeah.
reflecting.
Clear lake.
Yeah.
So how do we actually like take control of our thoughts and make them work for us
Mm-hmm.
instead of against us?
Yeah.
Like, what are the actual steps involved in this
Yeah, what do we do?
manifestation process?
Like, give me the recipe.
yeah, exactly. Like, what are the ingredients?
Yeah, the step-by-step.
How do we cook this up?
Yeah.
I'm ready to learn.
Okay. Well, Manifestation Karaz, it breaks it down into like 5 clear steps that you can actually like start applying today.
Okay. I like that. Actionable steps.
Yeah, exactly.
Speak it to me.
So the first thing you need is like a clear intention.
Okay.
And it's not enough to just say like, oh, I want to be rich.
Right.
You need to like define what that means to you.
Oh, okay.
What kind of wealth do you desire? How much money do you want to earn? What do you get do with that wealth? You know, like,
So it's about being really specific, like painting a detailed picture of what you want.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's all about the details.
All right. So we got the picture. What's next?
Okay, so once you have that like crystal clear intention, it's time for visualization.
Oh, visualization.
This is where you really let your imagination like run wild.
Okay.
Close your eyes and vividly imagine yourself already living your dream.
Okay.
Feel the emotions, experience the sensations, engage all your senses.
So it's not just like seeing it, it's like feeling it, like you're really there.
Yes, you want to embody it.
Okay. Like if you're manifesting a new job, for example,
Mm-hmm.
picture yourself walking into your new office, confidently interacting with colleagues, and just feeling that sense of accomplishment,
Oh, I like that.
you know?
Yeah. Feeling it.
Yeah.
But doesn't that make it seem almost too easy? Like I can just like sit around and daydream and it'll happen.
Well, not quite.
Oh,
The
yeah.
podcast emphasizes that like visualization is most powerful when paired with positive affirmations.
Oh, okay. Positive affirmations.
Yeah, if you've heard of these.
Yeah. I've heard of those. Like,
So these are like short, powerful statements that like reinforce your belief in yourself
okay.
and your ability to achieve your goals.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, think of it as like positive self-talk
Oh,
on
maybe-
steroids,
oh, that's
you
it.
know?
I like it.
You're like hyping yourself up.
Yeah.
So instead of saying like, oh, I'm never going to get that promotion,
Right.
you would say something like, I am confident, capable, and deserving of success.
Ooh, I like that.
You know?
Yeah. It's like changing the script.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
You're rewriting your story
So by repeating those affirmations,
regularly.
you're like reprogramming your mind
Yes.
to like
Your subconscious mind
align with what you want.
to align with your desired outcome.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
You can't just like sit back and expect things to magically fall into your lap.
Right.
You have to take inspired action.
Oh, okay. Inspired action. So it's combining like those positive thoughts, beliefs, but then actually like doing something,
Yes.
putting in the effort.
You gotta meet the universe halfway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're manifesting a dream job,
Yeah.
you still gotta like update your resume, go network, go on interviews, all that stuff.
Absolutely.
You can't just be
Right.
like,
You can't just like visualize your resume being updated.
right.
You gotta do it.
Yeah, gotta go.
And the final step, and I think this one is especially important, is to trust the process.
Okay. Trust the process. That's where I struggle. I'm very impatient, especially when it comes to like seeing results.
Yeah.
Like, how can I cultivate more of that trust and patience?
It's a practice for sure.
Hmm.
The podcast reminds us that the universe might have like a different timeline in mind for us or a slightly different path.
Okay.
And it really encourages us to like surrender to the journey and have faith that everything is unfolding as it should,
Okay.
even when we don't see immediate results.
Okay. So it's like letting go of control a little bit.
Yes,
It's
that's
hard,
it is.
but it's about trusting.
It's about trusting, yeah, and allowing the universe to work its magic.
Oh,
You know, it's like planting a seed and trusting that it will grow
Okay.
in its own time,
Yeah.
even though you can't see what's happening beneath the surface.
Right. But you still gotta like water it, give it sunlight, but you can't force it to sprout overnight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got to let it do its thing.
I like that. That's a good analogy.
Yeah. So, just like in gardening, there are some common mistakes that people make when it comes to manifestation.
Oh, okay. Mistakes.
Yeah. And Manifestation Karaz highlights a few pitfalls to avoid.
Pitfalls. Okay, I'm ready. I want to make sure I'm not messing this up.
Yeah, we want to set ourselves up for success.
Yes.
So one of the biggest roadblocks is doubt.
Doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you're constantly questioning whether manifestation is actually going to work, you're creating like conflicting energy.
Right. Yeah.
Remember that calm lake we talked about earlier?
Yeah, that nice serene lake.
Yeah, doubt is like throwing a rock into that lake
Oh, yeah.
and disrupting that clear reflection.
Murky water.
Murky water.
So it's about maintaining that belief even when it's hard.
Yes.
Like even when you don't see results right away.
Yeah, because it's easy to like start doubting,
Right. Yeah.
but you gotta hold on to that belief.
But what if you just like can't shake that feeling of doubt? Like what does the podcast suggest?
Well, it recommends focusing on gratitude.
Oh, gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, when you're feeling doubtful, try shifting your attention to all the things that you're grateful for in your life.
Oh, okay.
And it could be something as simple as like a sunny day,
Okay.
a delicious meal, a kind gesture from a stranger.
Yeah.
Gratitude really helps raise your vibration and attract more positivity into your experience.
So it's like shifting your focus to the positive.
Yes.
And it can change your energy.
Exactly.
Okay, what are some other mistakes?
Okay, so another big one is impatience.
Oh, yeah. I'm guilty of that one.
We live in a culture of like instant gratification.
Right.
So it's natural to want to see results right away.
Yes.
But manifestation takes time.
Hmm.
It's a process of like aligning your energy with your desires, and that doesn't happen overnight.
Right. And I think that's where a lot of people give up.
Yeah.
They try something for like a week or two.
Right. They're like, oh, this isn't working.
It's not working, and they're like, forget it.
Exactly. And the podcast stresses that like giving up too soon is like abandoning a garden before the seeds have even had a chance to sprout.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know,
I'd be patient.
you got to nurture your dreams with patience and consistency.
Okay.
And remember, you're co-creating with the universe.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes the most amazing things happen when we least expect them.
Okay, so trust the timing.
Trust the timing, yes.
Even when it's not our timing.
Even when it's not our timing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What else? What other mistakes do people make?
Okay, well, negative self-talk,
Oh, yeah.
that's a major energy blocker.
Okay.
If you're constantly like putting yourself down or focusing on your flaws, you're sending out a signal of like lack and unworthiness.
Yeah.
You know, and remember, you are a powerful creator. Your thoughts create your reality.
Yeah.
Choose to speak to yourself with kindness and compassion.
That's so important. I think we're all guilty of that sometimes, that negative self-talk.
Yeah.
We're our own worst critics.
We are, but if we want to manifest our dreams,
Yeah.
we need to believe in ourselves and our
Yeah.
ability to achieve them.
Yeah, you got to hype yourself up.
You do. You got to be your own cheerleader.
I like that. Be your own cheerleader.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, we've talked about the steps and the mistakes, but what I really like about Manifestation Karaz was like all the examples of like real people.
Oh, yeah.
They actually talk about Oprah Winfrey,
Okay.
who like, you know, grew up in poverty, but she always like saw herself on this bigger stage, connecting with millions.
Yeah.
And like, look at her now.
That's amazing.
It's like she made it happen,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And the podcast even talks about like this really cool story about how Oprah manifested her role in the movie The Color Purple.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And she like really wanted this part,
Mm-hmm.
but she didn't like fit the physical description.
Right.
But instead of like, you know, getting discouraged,
Yeah.
she just kept visualizing herself getting the role.
Wow.
She even like created a vision board with pictures of herself in the character's costume.
Oh.
And she got the role.
Wow. That's incredible.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So it's like these stories kind of give you permission
Mm-hmm.
to believe that like maybe, just maybe,
Yeah.
you can achieve your dreams too.
Right.
You know,
It can happen
it's not just for like, you know,
for special people.
the special people.
Right. Anyone can do it.
Yeah. And what's really cool is that the podcast doesn't just focus on like the success stories.
Okay.
It also talks about people who faced like huge setbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Like they talk about Amitabh Bachchan.
Okay.
He's like this Bollywood legend.
Oh, wow.
And he was like repeatedly rejected,
Yeah.
told he wasn't good enough
Mm-hmm.
early on in his career.
Wow.
But he never gave up on his vision.
That's amazing.
He kept refining his craft.
Yeah.
He kept visualizing himself.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually
Amen.
he became like one of those celebrated actors of all time.
Wow.
I mean, that's pretty powerful. It's like,
Mm.
it's not about whether you'll face challenges,
Right.
but it's about how you respond to
Look,
them.
your attitude,
Yeah.
how you react.
Do you like let those setbacks like totally derail you?
Right.
Or do you use them as like fuel to keep going?
Yeah, to learn and grow.
I think that's a really important message.
Focus.
Because it's like, we all face challenges.
We do.
But it's about like how we choose to like navigate them
Exactly.
that really shapes our journey.
Mm-hmm.
So like, thinking about everything we've talked about
Yeah.
with Manifestation Karaz,
Mm-hmm.
We've explored the concept of manifestation. We've delved into the steps.
Yeah.
We've like learned from these really inspiring
I
examples.
learned from the best.
Yet we've even uncovered those like potential pitfalls.
Right.
But like, what does it all mean for you,
Yeah.
the listener? Like, if manifestation is this powerful tool for shaping your reality,
Mm-hmm.
how can you start putting it into practice?
That's the big question.
It is the big question.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I think the first step is to identify a dream that truly excites you.
Okay.
Something that, like, makes your heart sing.
Okay.
And don't worry about how realistic it seems right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just allow yourself to dream big.
Okay.
The universe loves audacity.
I like that the universe loves audacity.
Yeah,
So often we limit ourselves
we do.
before we even begin.
We talk ourselves out of it.
Yeah, we're like, oh, that's impossible.
Yeah, I could never do that.
I could never.
Yeah.
But like, what if we just gave ourselves permission
Mm-hmm.
to believe in the possibility?
Right. To just try and
Yeah.
see what happens.
So once you have that dream,
Yeah.
what do?
Well, apply the steps we talked about.
Okay, so
Get clear on your intention.
the intention.
Visualize yourself living that dream.
Mm-hmm.
Craft those positive affirmations that
Mhm.
resonate with you. And most importantly, take action.
Action.
Even small steps in the right direction can create powerful momentum.
So it's like, just start. Just start somewhere.
Yeah, don't get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Just take one step at a time.
And
Yep.
trust the process.
Trust the process.
Yeah,
That's a big one.
it is.
The universe might have some surprises up its sleeve.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might not look exactly like you expect it to,
Right.
but like embrace the journey. Stay open to those possibilities.
Stay open and never give up on your dreams.
On those dreams.
Yeah.
This deep dive into manifestation Karaz has been like really eye-opening.
It has. I
It-
feel like we've learned a lot
We have,
about ourselves and about the power of manifestation.
and we really hope you feel like inspired
Yeah.
to like go after those dreams.
Yes, go out there and manifest your best life.
Until next time, keep those positive vibes flowing.
And remember, anything is possible.
Anything.